Welcome to the January transfer window. A little bit of Googling helped me get to the bottom of the whole Super Cup situation. In previous years, it used to be two legs at the beginning of the season, league winners versus cup winners. In 2018, it was a one-legged game, but a one-off game between league winner and cup winners. And in 2019, the Super Cup was effectively sold to Saudi Arabia for 3 years for 120 million euro, where there are 4 teams that take place, and they moved it, or 4 teams that take part, and they moved it from the beginning of the season to January for fixture congestion. So it's the winner of the league, the runner-up in the league, and the 2 finalists in the cup. If one of the finalists in the cup is one of the first or second sides in the league, then third place in the league and first or second in the league, and both cup finalists take part in the Super Cup. It's been something that apparently has had a lot of kickback, rather understandably, just kind of selling a tournament to Saudi Arabia. Like, it's being held in Jeddah at the big King Abdullah Stadium for 3 years, and presumably it goes back to Spain again after that. It was 1920, 2021, so been 2 so far, and then next year's 21-22 Super Cup will be, in theory, as things stand, the last one in Saudi Arabia, and then it will go back to Spain again. Another case of people at the top in football trying to make as much money for themselves as possible without actually regarding the integrity of the sport. What a surprise. So, because that's what's happened, I'm actually just going to disregard that competition. We're not going to concentrate on the Super Cup at all. We'll just simulate that one against Atleti, and we'll have Getafe, Osasuna and Espanyol as the league games today. We're in a transfer window, of course, so we are going to look to do some transfer business. And as such, we'll play 2 games today and sim the other 2. The 2 played will be the 2 home games, and the simmed will be Espanyol, who are much lower down in the table, away from home. We have a couple of youngsters called up to the first team squad now, because they basically did the whole, I'm going to leave if you don't call me up. So I've called them up, and effectively they're just going to go out on loan. Like, I've no reason whatsoever to keep them at the club, so they're going to go out on loan. We have had a number of players now go out on loan as well from previously agreed deals. Avila has gone to Mechelen, Zaki Ali has gone to Club Brugge, and Abdullah has gone to Getafe, and obviously Lamkelzee moved on permanently to Roma. As such, we were looking for a backup striker, and we were looking for a first team right back as well. The general consensus, even though he isn't a right back, was to go out and actually buy Frank Onyeka and change him to a right back, because he basically suits that position, especially with his physical stats. And you know what? Considering that's something out of the ordinary, I'm on board with that. We'll go and sign Frank Onyeka and try and get him into the club to effectively be our starting right back. They want £45 million for him to Midtjylland. I'm not sure as I'm going to stretch that far, lads. I've got a lot of money. Not really going to be too much of an issue if they want a little bit more. With 35 is fine. £34,500 a week. He may want a pay rise moving from the Midtjylland. I never remember if they're Danish or Norwegian. I think they're Danish. I'll give him important. He may want crucial. He can have it if he wants it. He's happy with important. What I will need to do actually is get my spreadsheet up, isn't it, for the release clauses, etc. moving forward. But 5-year deal is fine. That basically will see him here for the rest of the save. I'll deny the release clause. We'll figure that out ourselves. And then the wage. Yep, happy to take a wage cut. Why they do that, I've no idea. There's absolutely zero realism in the sort of wages that players ask for on FIFA sometimes. Right, so Onyeka is in, and we will change him to a right back. It might take a little while, but the plan is to move him to right back. Now, does he get much? Does he get any negative? He gets a -1. We can deal with that. That's probably because he is only content with his morale. So once we improve that, then he'll be able to shoot up and maybe even get some positive markers there, or positive boosts. So let's actually train on Onyeka. It might take a little while, like I say, but hopefully it won't. Oh, he's actually suspended for something. European competition, a one match ban in European competition. Never mind, he'll miss the first leg of the knockout rounds of the Europa League then. And he's only going to take 17 weeks to retrain him as a right-back because his stats actually suit that position. 17 weeks for both wing-back and right-back. We'll go for heading accuracy over dribbling and train him as a right-back. Great decision, lads. Thank you very much for getting that decision over the line. Now we have a decision to make with regards to strikers. We're looking for a backup striker. Alexander Surlov was a suggestion. Someone I don't really think would suit my style of play, but might be worth a shout. Wahid Faghir, we obviously played against when we played Real, and he scored a good goal against us, but he's not quite good enough. Sam Lammers looks like a very good option. Not rapid, but quick enough. Physically looks decent elsewhere, and technically good ball control, great dribbling, decent finishing, and good in the air as well. 85 volleys too is a key stat, so he could be an option from Atalanta. I believe Atalanta is where Jordi Mbula is now as well, actually. Cyril Dessers, not for me. Dead, technically, and only 74 rated. Now, well, Bustos, I'm going to lean away from. Kelechi's an option. Definitely an option. Okay. Well, we could still potentially buy him because you can still... We've done that with previous players as well. Sign them in the same window they've signed for someone else. Not really that realistic, but it's an option, I guess. Ignatius Ganago is a player that can play out wide as well, which could be handy and come in useful. Decent passing, good shooting, decent dribbling, shot power's great, long shots are decent too. He could be a genuine option at 5'10". Sam Lammers is 6'3", however, and has a 5-star weak foot, so he's in the front seat at the minute. Manu Viejo is first team at Valencia, only 5'6". We've already got the small or smaller Cucho up top as things stand. I'm probably going to lean away from him. Jesus Ferreira, or it's probably Jesus Ferreira, isn't it? Again, not amazing technically. His finishing's higher, but the rest of his technical stats aren't spectacular. Joao Pedro looks good. Joao Pedro does look good, although, again, I think Lammers is probably better. And then Asensio's a player we're hoping to sign at some point, but not yet. So I'm going to go for Lammers. I reckon I can sign him for about valuation as well at 22 million. So it seems like a bit of a no-brainer. He's 26, so you will have some room to grow. They should just accept 22, to be honest. And they have. There's some room to grow, but he's on 60 grand a week, so he'll probably ask for 40 because FIFA, rather than coming to a new club and trying to get himself a little bit of a payday to a club that's in Europe as well and challenging for a league title. He'll be like, oh, I'll take 45 if you want. Release clause wise, we'll deny, we'll do it our own manual way, and then, yeah. He's basically asking to halve his wages because no reasons. We'll take it. Welcome to the club. We'll basically take everyone but Asensio off that list now, and he will come in and go onto the bench ahead of Mane in that rotation striker role. Welcome to the club, Sam Lammers. Hopefully, he'll be a good option for us. So, Onyeka is in, Lammers is in, and we have 2 new signings, and that, for now, is all I'm looking to do in this January transfer window. We are going to concentrate on getting some first team action underway. I'll simulate the game against Atleti because I don't care about that competition. The Kesey loan bid, quite happy for that, although we will ask for a regular loan, not a loan to buy, and that should be accepted. And we'll head towards the game against was Espanyol. Getafe was first, wasn't it? Getafe, Osasuna, Espanyol. So we're towards the game against Getafe. If I get some bids, then I'll obviously show you them if they're of note. If not, we'll just reject everything and move towards the actual games now that we've done the business. Djenepo and Insua, in extra time, give us a 2-0 victory against Atletico de Madrid. So actually, we're into the final of the Super... Unless it's 2 legs. Yeah, no, we're into the final of the Super Cup. All right, brilliant. Well, Portugal have offered us the international manager's job. Not interested in that. Sorry, keep working on your game. Onyeka is happy. You can do even better, mate. And a loan bid for Avila, the young Avila, a short-term loan. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And Hernandez, or Cucho, has improved. He's up to 83 rated now. It's going to take forever to train him elsewhere, so we'll just put Poacher. Not that any of his stats are going to change. But still, he's a very accomplished striker now and having a good season with us. So pleased with his growth so far. Real Madrid in the final then. We'll just simply sim again, I think. Like I say, it's kind of against the integrity of football for it to be the way that it is. It did go to extra time there as well. We were 1-0 up after 40 minutes. They equalised in the 49th, and in the 92nd, Thomas Muller gives them victory. Congratulations. We're runners-up in the Copa del Rey. We're runners-up in the Super Copa. I don't know if we get any money for that, do we? Or 150 grand. Or we'll try not to spend it all at once. There's always next time, Kubo. Don't worry, mate. And Kufre's very happy and proud of you, mate. You're one of my favourite players that we have in the team here. Right, so we currently are second in the league. And we face 8th placed Getafe next. Then 9th placed Osasuna. And after that, it'll be 14th placed Espanyol. As we're back to La Liga action. And we'll play our first ever game with Onyeka. And maybe Lammers will come off the bench as well. Cracking forward then. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. I'll go and add those details to the spreadsheet list. And I'll let you know what their release clauses are in due course. But for now, I'll see you in game. Mikize has actually rejected the potential move to Estudiantes. So he will stay at the club at the moment. Avila has gone out on loan. I've added the release clause to the spreadsheet. And I'll bring it up on screen for you now. So you can see that Onyeka has a £29 million valuation. As such, he's 26 years of age. So the multiplier times it by 2. So his release clause is 58. And Lammers, also 26. So his £21 million valuation is times by 2. And his release clause is 42 million. That is the state of play as things stand. Onyeka now still got the little exclamation mark above his name, but he's no longer got the minus boost, and he's starting to get some plus boosts, so he's going to suit that role very well indeed. So, moving forward, let's actually play some football. Let's go and play Getafe at home. You can see their starting lineup on the right, actually, before we head in. Saith Alonso in goal, Cucurella at left wing, Portillo on the right still. They've got Niang up top. Umbi Niang, maybe? I don't know where he's playing his football these days. The rest of the side looks pretty average, but they're 8th in the league, or 9th in the league. One of the two. They're 8th and Osasuna are 9th, I think, wasn't it? So, they're having a decent season, but we're having a better season. Give me that. Well done, Bate. Run, Hernandez. Just stand there with your back to goal, waiting. Actually make a move, pal. Oh, no. Can't quite get past Trauner. Oh, I wanted to send him clean and nimble. I tell you what, Sheriff Bay started the game well, hasn't he? Oh, he's gotten past the man this time. We'll lift it over the keeper. Dip! Oh, it's over the bar. Cucho's so close to giving us a 1-0 lead. Last time he tried that, he came back off the bar and he got to the rebound. We'll stay at 0-0 for now. We'll go to Nepo, roll to Kufre before he's offside. I need some people to aim for in the middle because Bay wasn't really available, neither was Cucho. But we'll take the corner and Robertoni will deliver. The keeper's not going to come. Onyeka actually quite tall. We could maybe try and find him from set pieces. I'm not sure where he is here at the back. Is that him at the back of the box? Oh, never mind. We're going to find Cucho! Wham! 1-0! Brilliant header. Oh, give me a headache, that did. Bay is on a mission. He's seen Onyeka come in, sees that he's primarily a CDM, and he's thinking, I might lose my first team spot here, and Sheriff Bay is turning up so far today in a defensive way. Hernandez for 2. Good save by Saith Alonso. Bay's been a tackle monster so far in this game, and it's not really his strongest suit. That's cleared away by Mancini, and Kubo will get to it first. Are you onside here, Robertone? I think he is. He is well. Oh, teasing ball. If it was just on the edge of the 6-yard box and not about 3 yards out from goal, maybe we could have snuck in and gotten ourselves a second. We'll stay just 1-0 up, but honestly, all over Getafe here. They cannot help but give me the ball back. Kubo onto his left and bends it home off the post. Wonderful goal! Kubo, I like you! He's doing that a lot more often this season. It's great to see him finally fulfill that promise. 2-0! Kucho's just run up there. Oh, Jesus. Bay's nearly just run straight up on their man as well. Well, they pressing well, actually. Through that. Oh! Kubo was free as well for Robertone to just turn that to. Kim with a good tackle. We could still end up by scoring a third goal here at the very beginning of the second half. Robertone will look for Cucho. Robertone's going to go again. Sheriff Bay's arriving. And there's Gineppo. And a cross goal we go! And there is a third. Getafe put to the slaughter here. They are not going to be getting anything from this game. They haven't even had a shot yet. We're destroying them. It's been a while since I've even seen the name, to be honest. Used to be a go-to young player to sign on career mode. They've had a shot. Praise the Lord, Getafe. They're doing something. Although Travis probably couldn't have missed by more. And now is that Traore, Niang going off. He didn't last long. Duro is on. And, well, Getafe have offered pretty much nothing in way of trying to deny him that clean sheet other than that sliced Travis effort. But they got a little bit lucky there with Cabrera. But Koke Vegas makes a good save. Corner to come in from Cucurella. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, flicked on and flicked on again. And thankfully there was a defender in the way because that was dangerous. Fire that up to Kuto. I'm going to need support. But Kubo is there and he just lit those afterburners moments before I played the ball. It's tough from here. It's a good save. Yeah, it's a good save. It really wasn't weighted in my favour there on the counter-attack with the angle and being a left-footer. Couldn't really go across goal. Oh, I thought for a minute Kucho was going to get another header. It's very rare we even score a goal from a corner at all, let alone two in one game. That's cleared away. Can Bay win that? Get up, Sheriff. Never mind then. 12 minutes to go. Hugo Duro trying to do something for Getafe, but it ain't going to work. We've not dominated a game like this for a while. It's nice, actually, to be so strong in the game and not have to be on edge the whole time with just a single goal scoreline between us and 3 points. It's nice to actually dominate a game for once because we really haven't done that for quite a while. Pleased with that. It was Osasuna next and then the simulated game after that. Getafe had more in the second half than they did in the first, but they weren't going to threaten the scoreline after we had ourselves a 3-0 advantage. That will be 3 points for us. And, oh, the Copa del Rey has been drawn. Okay, well, Espanyol in the Copa del Rey away first then. That will be a simulated game as well. And it should be 3 points. 3 points. It should be us advancing, and is by 2-0. That gives me more confidence about simming the game against them in the Cup at the end of the month as well. In fact, the next round of the Copa del Rey may even be drawn in this month. Gineppo is growing. He's up to 82, which is great. Any further? No, it's going to take forever. So we'll have to wait till next season for him to grow any more. But he's been good enough at 81, let alone now 82. Matches rescheduled. Mikize loan bid. Atletico Club Goianiense. Alright. Maybe he'll go there. He rejected the last one. Game against Osasuna has been moved. And the game against Getafe? I just played... Oh, maybe it's Getafe we've got in the Cup. Okay, so I'll go and play Osasuna in the home game in the league. And then we will simulate the remaining 2 games of the month. January got a bit busier than we were expecting it to be. Go away! You need loan football. And he's rejecting everybody. We are level at the top with Atletico Madrid now. Halfway through the season... We do really look like genuine title challengers. Osasuna up next. Oh. Bay trying to start on the front foot again, as he did in the last game. Goal in the Levante game. Does that involve any of the big sides, though? Valencia are challenging at the top. Oh, an early strike from Moncayola in the game and in the move. First time. I think initially that may have been on target. Quickly span away though. Osasuna mean business. We just need to channel that channel that Getafe performance and bring it to this game against Osasuna. Strong performance at home in that game. Hoping for a strong performance here at home in this one. And Kubo at the double. One in the last game, one in this one, and we're in front again. Let's go, Takafusa. Not the best of balls. We'll find him here, though. And through there, he's onside here, Hernandez, and he won't miss that opportunity. It's 2-0. We are playing some really nice football right now. This is some great stuff. And what a time to play it as well. With new players arriving to the club, a title challenge underway. This could be a momentous season for Mallorca. Oh, nice interception by Indica, that. Just reached out and got there. Kuto around the corner. That was meant for Insua. It will find him now. Kubo's there. Just onside. Just out of reach of Insua. Bay decided to go back again. Could have kept that run going. He could have had a cheeky shot from there. So nice ball in behind to Gallardo. Osasuna are going to try and get themselves back in it here. Javi Galan to Gallardo. Oh, good footwork. And a nice little dinked ball to Van Aken. And Toro has some space here on the edge of the box. He's going to go for it. Took a deflection off his teammate. And actually that helped the goalkeeper. It went straight into his arms from there. Otherwise Lucas Toro might have pulled one back for Osasuna there. And would have been not necessarily in trouble, but certainly thinking about trying to shore up defensively and sit on the 2-1. At 2-0, we can afford to be a little bit more expressive, a little bit more open, a little bit more free-flowing. And certainly if we make it 3 here, that's game over. That's game over. Throw for Van Aken, which he takes very quickly. And back to Gallardo. He's got options. You are kidding me? You are kidding me? That's not a penalty. I've tackled him and then he's fallen over my leg as I've won the ball. Look, watch. I felt like I got the ball there. I'm going to have a look at a replay of that. I felt in real time like I got some of the ball there. I'm going to have a quick look here. We'll roll it on. And, I mean, yeah, look, I genuinely get to the ball first. I don't touch the man, win the ball, and then he falls over me. VAR, please. That's not a penalty. Miss. Oh, bollocks. Osasuna have one back. Lift it, looking for Kubo in behind. I'm going to try and cut back on that left, get away from the man. Insua, Robertone, Bay, Gineppo, Kuto. Oh, lovely spin. Stays on his feet. Could have gone down and gotten a penalty of his own. But no, stays on his feet. We bury it, and we have our 3-goal advantage back again. Thank you very much indeed. He really could have gone to ground there, because, well, that's definitely a foul. But if I hadn't finished that, I'd have been pissed. But we did finish it, so I'm not pissed. 4-1. Marcos Andre, just going solo, running all the way, and then coming back the other way. Kufre does get something on the ball this time. Out to Avila. Into the middle, flicked on, good save by Koke Vegas, and no corner, and no throw-in either. Well done, Onyeka. Nicely done indeed. It's poor from Bay. 3 minutes to go. Osasuna's pressing here. Might get them another consolation goal, but it's not going to be anything other than that, is it? Let's be honest. Van Aken. It's a case of whether we can stand up defensively and... No, we can't. Toro does have one more back. The gap is back down to 2, but there are only 2 minutes to go. In the 90th minute, they halve the deficit. No, they don't. The deficit is now their half of what we have. I don't know why my brain said half the deficit. It's 4-2. They quarter the deficit. Victory nonetheless by 4-2. Solid result. Shame we couldn't keep the clean sheet, but they had plenty of chances, actually. Betis 1, Granada 1, Levante 1, Valencia 3 is annoying. But we're winning our games, and we can't really ask for more. There's still more games to come. A bid for Koke Vegas. Mikize, New York City have come in with a loan to buy. Delegate, no thank you. Who's the bid from? Oh, there's 2 bids for him. They've offered me Leo Baptistao. Stadron have offered me a 31-year-old Leo Baptistao and 550 grand. No. And Sporting have offered me 12.5 million. No, not Sporting. Saint Etienne have offered me 11.5 million. No. It's going nowhere. I don't want to sell Koke Vegas, and it's nowhere near his release clause, so I have no real necessity to negotiate with you. Sorry, he stays. Right, cup football up next with Getafe. Then there's the league game against Espanyol, and hopefully we can end the episode with a really good run of form. A 3-0 win. A Cucho hat-trick. Hernandez. We're through to the next round of the Copa del Rey. Through to the semis? Was that the round of 16 or was that the quarterfinals? It may have been the round of 16, you know. Espanyol in the cup coming. Asenjo, a bid of 4.7. No. Another loan. Oh, they've accepted. A short-term loan. Right. Now, will he actually accept to go to someone? That's what we'll wait and see. Game against Espanyol has been moved by a day. Game against Betis has been moved by a day. So it looks like we've got another cup game in this month as well. Jesus. The Copa del Rey is non-existent. Obviously, in real life, it's different because there are more Spanish teams in the game. But with just the two leagues, the Copa del Rey starts in January, and there are 3 rounds in 3 weeks. It's a bit silly, really, but what can you do? I can't put more Spanish clubs in the game on console anyway. Cufre gives us a 1-0 win. We are getting 3 points in the league again. Valencia lose to Getafe. That's huge. Now it's the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey against Real Betis on transfer deadline day. But Mickey's, why will you not go on loan to anyone? I don't understand. I'm not going to play him out of spite at the minute. Real Betis coming up in the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. I'm just simulating my way to a cup success at this rate. Mallorca board, no, you're not having him, go away. Financial report, no, go away. Do that next season perhaps. Right, Real Betis. A sim. A win. Yes. Hernandez and Hernandez. Couto loves that competition. Through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. At least we know that game won't be played this month. So far then, the biggest transfer deal of this window is Milinkovic-Savic from Barca to City, Jesus from City to Tottenham, and Upamecano from Bayern to Manchester United. I'm not expecting any deals on deadline day, although it looks like we've immediately gotten some offers. Bella Kotchap transfer offer, £7.5 million from Sheffield United. No, reject. Sorry, Bella Kotchap stays. I mean, you can try, but I bet he turns you down, lads. So, sorry. Apparently, McKeesley just doesn't want to go on loan to anyone. He will reject that, of which I am certain. Now's when he proves me wrong. Ready? No, he rejected it. Okay, fair enough. Piss off, McKeesley! You're lucky to still be at the club. I was very close to just rejecting you anyway and dropping you from the youth setup, let alone actually calling you up to the first team squad to then potentially loan you out. Getafe win against their rivals. Presumably that's a Madrid team. A Makize loan bid. Oh, hello! Loan to buy. No, thank you. And a bid from Sevilla for Bay of 41.9 million. Now, his release clause is 80 plus in game, and his release clause here is Sheriff Bay. Oh, 118 million. Yeah, sorry, Sevilla. I don't want to sell. He won't want to leave, and that is nowhere near big enough. Goodbye. Sheriff Bay stays. We're far above Sevilla in the... I say far above Sevilla in the... Oh, we're top! I've just noticed we're top! By 3 points! Vamos! We're 5 points clear of Sevilla, and we are top of La Liga. There is no way Sheriff Bay would want to leave to come or to go to Sevilla. Yikes. Parma 68.9 for Cufre. Oh, no. That's a actually awful bid. What was Cufre's? Because we renegotiated a contract with him recently. Cufre's release clause is 121 million. Parma aren't going to have that sort of money. And again, I don't want to sell him. He stays. Thank you. £874 million paid by various different clubs on transfer deadline day. We'll have a quick look through then. Athletic Club de Bilbao doing 2 deals. Malacia, the left back, and Grabara coming in. Atleti selling Vasalco, Soler, and Gerbich, with Paulista, Wirtz, and Coates coming in. Osasuna doing a little bit. Tenerife doing a little bit. Barcelona signing Bentancur and letting Milinkovic-Savic go. Dyer, presumably Eric Dyer. What was he doing at Barcelona? And Zaraga and Eganya coming in. Fulkrug and Duro going out at Getafe, so he's left since we played them. Jalazai coming in at Girona, who I think is still bottom. Dalvez in at Granada. Levante doing a little. Malaga doing a little. They're still down there, I think. Pavlidis and Redenton in with Suarez going out. Espanyol have done a little. Hanani coming in. Onyeka and Lammers for us. Obviously, Betis, Wanmi going out. Luis Felipe, Roberto Firmino and Chirkin going in at Real Madrid. Bobby Firmino at Real Madrid. That's a signing out of the expected. Bednarak and Fernandes leave Sociedad with Martinez and Bornau coming in. Eibar do practically nothing. Sevilla do a little bit of in and quite a bit of out. Valencia, busy window for them. 5 players in total, but nothing that's really going to change their season, I don't think. 4 emails. 9+ emails. Why? What? Oh, monthly scout reports, of course. Well, let's have a look and see if we're going to get... Jesus, this episode feels like it's never going to end. A Kim Min-jae transfer bid of 20 million. Go away. Go away. No. Oh, dearie me. Match rescheduled. Prize money. Youth squad match. It's only Paredes that's there at the minute. Right. We will end this episode soon, but there may be a diamond in the rough. Is there any diamonds in the rough? Africa tends to be where diamonds come from, although more Sierra Leone than South Africa, to be completely honest. No, nothing from Uruguay either at this stage. How about good old Espanyol? Doesn't look like it. No is the answer. Nope, nothing from Spain either. Okay, well, now we can end the episode. The Copa del Rey semi-final. Oh, Jesus Christ. Giant busy month in February. The games just go, here's all of them at once. I'll split the next month into 2, I think, don't you? Real Madrid in the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey, Porto in the round of 32 of the Europa League, and 4 La Liga games as well. Jesus Christ. An 8-game month. Definitely splitting that. Thank you very much. And we start the next month with Barcelona, and we have Real Madrid in there as well. This now apparent league title fight will go all the way, and we hope to maybe add the Copa del Rey to that this season if we can, and then Champions League football next year, and then I think that might well be it. Season 5 at Mallorca might be the last season we have at the club before starting the U3 Gen Road to Glory. But there's a lot to be done between now and then here in Spain. Our business is by no means finished, but the episode is. I'll see you tomorrow.